skip the first sound. Yes, actually, that's a smart move. Well, let's see. Does it work? Yes, it does work. Oh my god, it is working again. Well, this is nice. So, how do you say this? Yeah, welcome everybody. I forgot to put the clock on my phone, so I woke up a little bit late. Well, it happens, you know. Also, it didn't help that it was raining, so I immediately, when I was standing up, was like, oh shit, I need to get everything done. No. So yeah, this should work now. Yeah, it should work. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Uh, I'm gonna be making sure that this colorization of this boat is getting better, because now the colorization of the boat is a little bit one-sided color, which is bad, but not that bad. So yeah, let's get right to the action of getting this boat done. Well, the problem with the boat is actually not the colorization, but after I'm finished with coloring the boat, I need to fix all the gaps that have been left behind from, let's see. All these gaps need to be filled. So yeah, you already see them? Good. Just remember they are gaps and they need to be filled. So yeah, let's first see what kind of color we have on the boat itself. So we have brownish. That's a nice color. I'm gonna pick that as well. So we have brownish color as well. Nice. I must say I'm impressed that everything is working fine now. But where's the boat again? Oh, there you go. Sorry, boat. You are expelled. Let's see. So yeah. So this rusty old bucket needs to be changing color. I don't know which one, but I know that I need to do this. So yeah, the boat actually needs other colors than only one color, otherwise it will look really, really, really bad. Not for the boat, but for the total picture. Otherwise you have a boat that's only one color. That's like, I'm just drawing a circle and I don't know what to do with the circle. Like that. It's a little bit stupid. Just a little bit stupid. But yeah, I need to get with the, I know that the lighting is gonna be helping a lot, but still I need to get everything done. First I'm gonna see what kind of, well, colorization I want with this. So yeah, I hope you're all gonna enjoy this anyway. I think you will. It's just gonna be me complaining about the boat's color and that I do not have a taste for it. Hey, that's a thing. I do not have taste for color, so it means that it's gonna be really hard to color in a boat, because it takes a lot of time to get a boat correctly colored. You will be surprised how long it will take. As you already can see, this is a far better color for the big picture. So yeah, so everything now is working fine. I hope this is actually, well, this is bad. No, it's not bad. Okay, it did not change color. Thank God, it did not change color. So the whole point of this object, let's put it that way, is that the colorization of the boat needs to be done correctly. so that the whole boat will stand out. Because of the main problem that I have with the colorization of the boat, well, the main problem I have that I cannot decide which colors I should use and what colors I shouldn't use. The biggest problems lie within choosing the colors, the correct colors. I know that I can just pick them off of the image, but then, well, not all of them will be working well, because it consists of out of many colors. It means that my boat will have a little bit of a trouble there. So yeah, we have this beautiful boat. Now we need to use this color scheme of gray and bluish, or a greenish blue, or green. No, it's more gray. It's more gray in these color schemes. So yeah, I will do that. I will make sure that everything here is working fine with the colorization. Now I do not fill up the gaps that have been left behind, because I already have colored in the gaps of the boat itself. Soon I need to find out how to do the deck. Well, I'll keep the deck that light in color, but I'll find out. So it's gonna be multiple colors that are gonna be overlapping each other because reasons. And then I still need to do the lighting on them. That's gonna be difficult. That's gonna be the most difficult part. There we go. So yeah, this whole point of coloring the, as you can already see, if I just do this, then it will already have a way better look. But I prefer to use the darkened color first than the lighting color, because that way I can actually decide where I should put my lighting instead of well, it is actually a good color, but I also want to use multiple colors here, so but yeah, I'm gonna use this color palette of greenish black for the boats. Yeah, for the boats. Well, yeah, I have not woke up too much, and most of the problems that arrive are actually just, you know, coloring this bastard up correctly and then just continue with lighting. Maybe I should just not do that, but I don't know. Wait, what am I doing? This is terrible. Yeah, blah blah blah. Blah. Because this doesn't work. This because I already have the color scheme. No. No, I cannot do that. Okay, well, there's Control Z for it, so we're gonna load up it again. We're just gonna, you know, well, delete this bastard, don't save it, yes. And we have again the normal version that we had before, which we're gonna use. Apparently I made a mistake here. Well, I made a mistake, yes. And the mistake is that I did not select that. The mistake is that well, this color of this boat is actually the right color. And you are probably wondering why. Well, because I can actually just use the lighting to increase the color position of the boat. Why am I always this? Well, I'm just gonna do just a tiny little bit. Come on. There we go. Filling in the gaps. Very important. As you already can see, the lighting already changes a lot of things. Because of the lighting, a lot of things are gonna change really quickly. Just like that, boom. So yeah, I think I will just use this instead. Well, I changed my vision to what should we do today? And I'm like, I know. Let's just make sure. Oh, this is not good. Let's just, you know, get the colorization correctly by filling up all the gaps that have been left behind by our noble people. So we're gonna actually then just, you know, fill up the gaps. After I'm done doing this, I'm gonna fill up the gaps. Ugh. Words. Fill up the gaps, then continue from there on. So I'm gonna knock off the background. Background is gonna be like, hey, why did you pull me off? And I'm like, yeah, because I don't need you today. Because then I can actually focus on fixing the whole problem that had occurred. So yeah, and I'm gonna focus on the latest thing, just because I have no clue. Yes, I have no clue how to fix this. Because it's a boat and it needs a lot of coloring, I think I need to have different kind of lightings on it. So I'm gonna still use the base of this beautiful thing. It's called this color. Beige, I think it is called. I don't know. Something very important, something. Because this boat is gonna be colored up really it's going to have a lot of colorization in it. So that means that there's going to be a lot of lighting, and I want to fix that. I want to fix that by just using the lighting to change different colors inside of the boat, so to give the rusty look instead of the so I have different layers on it. Actually, that's a smart move, I think. Is it smart? Yeah, probably. Will it be good? I have no idea. So, first things first, we're gonna fix up the background. Second, we're gonna save this bastard up. Third, we're gonna look if the pen is calibrated. No, it's not. Well, be right back upon that one. What? Desktop center. So yeah, this is gonna be a thing. Well, the pencil calibration, there we go. And calibrate, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we have it. Pen is almost there. No, it's not yet good calibrated. It was a terrible calibration. 1, 2, 3, 4. Calibrated. Way better. Way better. Alright, so we have now this on. And now we need to fix everything. So, now's the question, how do we fix such a thing? Well, first things first, we're gonna look for the color layers. So we have the color layer. We have 62. Which one is 62? Let's see. We're just gonna look at 62. Ah, there's 62. Nice. 62 is this. So this is 62. And you already can see where the colorization is a problem. We totally did not do this within the right order, which we're gonna do right now. And we're just gonna do this very casually. So, as I said before, the main problems that have occurred we're now gonna fix. Because of this whole problem that has arrived, if I would have used now a blue background or something like that, the whole thing, all these white spots would go blue, which is bad for us because that means that there will be unnecessary shading, which we don't want. So we're gonna fix that by just, casually filling up the gaps, which you should. Alright, so 62, this is 62, and we did not do it on 62 layer. Stupid me. Alright, so we need to select 62, now we can do it on the 62 layer. Alright, as you already can see, sometimes I have well, we have the good colors and then boom, we have very terrible colors. Just like that. We have like over here we have white, as you can see, and dark. But let's pick up the other one. The other one is better. This one. Yeah. So we have all these colors that are actually not fully transparent. So, oh well, they are transparent. That means that they don't blend well. And now we're gonna just alright. Can I use the freedom move tool, or is it gonna be a little bit of a trouble? So the whole point now is actually just to get everything fixed. Before we could not fix it all because we wanted to just color it in, and now we just, well, we do it again, but this time we're doing it correctly. And now you would wonder, why would I have done it then before not? Well, that is because otherwise I will get confused upon what is what. Now I know exactly where I can color and where I'm not supposed to color. This time everything will work fine. So the whole point of this is actually just to get everything fixed. And this is gonna take a long time. That's true, but it can be fixed easily. Just takes patience, and lots of patience actually. The whole point of this is actually just to get everything across and then just move on then. Because then I can actually, once I'm done with this, I can go to the lighting of this, of the sculptures, and then, well, you get it. Everything will be then finally fixed up. Oh, this is not good, isn't it? No. Calibration please, again. Why in God's name do I need to have more calibrations? Well, because my pencil is off, and I need to make sure that this is... No, still not. Again, come on, get this thing done correctly, please. You won't see this, if I may think. Yeah, probably. You won't see this happening, but yeah, there you go. There you go. We have now the fully functional one. Alright, so the whole point of this is actually just to get everything done and colored in correctly, so that when I'm using a blue screen, when I'm using blue or a black screen, not everything is gonna get darkened like way too much. And this should be fine. This should be fine. After all, I'm not a good person with drawing things. Well, I'm a good person with drawing. I'm not good with coloring. So yeah. If I can do this, everybody can do this. Possibly. It's like filling in the gaps that have been missed a long time. So the whole point of this is actually just to get everything fixed. And once it all is fixed, I can do things now. I don't need to do things anymore. I can focus on the lighting, and once I'm done with the lighting, I can finally celebrate that I'm actually almost done. And once I'm almost done, I can celebrate like a big party. I'm gonna be a real happy man if I may say so then. So yeah, as you already can see, it's really hard to fill up the gaps, but since that not much gaps are there, it doesn't really matter that they exist. The only thing that matters is that I need to take my bloody damn time with this. Not overrush it, just casually, easily move these things. And once I'm done, oh man, you don't want to know once I'm done. I'm gonna be celebrating this bastard. Celebrating with a good, fine food. And well, what kind of food would I then use? Well, I hope you ever heard about cheese. It's really good. Cheese is like the best thing to celebrate with. Then you're wondering, why would you eat cheese to celebrate? Well, I was not done talking yet. I will celebrate it with cheese and bread and bake it in a toast. And then you would say like, well, is that not you're gonna make a toast of cheese? Yes, a toast of cheese, but not just a toast, a cheese toast, which is even better than the normal toast. But before I can do that, I also need to buy butter again in the supermarket. Apparently butter is done. Apparently I do not have butter anymore. I only have olive oil, and that doesn't taste very well with toast. Nope. Sadly it doesn't. Otherwise I would have already done it. But yeah, and so this is done. This part is done. I like it. So the whole point of doing this will give me a bigger reward than anything else in the whole wide world. And once I'm done, oh man, you will not. Well, I don't know if you are amazed by it, but it will be worth it for me. The part of me that will say, oh yes, it will be definitely worth it. And I will say, yeah, it will be so much worth it, I will dare you. And since that we need to do this a lot, as you already can see, it's a lot. See, this is my drawing skills. This is my coloring skills. It's terrible. Woo, terrible. Very terrible. Why is it terrible? Well, because all of this white needs to be gone. It's like looking inside of the mirror and seeing like, maybe it's cracked. I don't know. And so I will do this my way. Just casually. Because I'm almost done. Don't get me wrong, I'm almost done with this coloring. It's just that the last parts are not yet done. The last parts of this beautiful coloring is not yet done. But soon it will be done. Soon everything will be fixed. As you already can see, I'm just picking up some parts, and not all. I'm just picking up the parts that I know that I can color already, and then just, you know, divide and conquer. Just casually fill up the gaps that have been left behind. Fill them up with a tiny brush. Beforehand I used big brushes and beautiful brushes, and then, you know, colorizations don't work quite well. Leave up gaps of white, you know, just a rough coloring. Now things are gonna get serious. Even so serious that I just need to focus on coloring. And once I'm done with coloring, oh man, you don't wanna believe what's gonna happen. I'm already saying that twice already, and I'm really happy about saying it twice. That means that I'm really excited to see the final result of this beautiful creation that I'm creating. Well, next time, well, today I do not have that much time. I have time, but not much. So maybe an hour in, and I already need to quit. It happens, you know. If you wake up way too late, then well, it can happen. I'm so sorry for it. I didn't know that I was waking up too late. I forgot to set the alarm to waking me up, you know. Normally I set my alarm, and since that did not happen, this happens. My head. Yeah, no, not today, man. I'm not gonna quit today. I need to finish this 26. Well, it's gonna be a long 26 if I may say, but I will fix up 26. Not because I can, but because I will. I will just fix 26 so that all the colorizations of the beautiful drawing will be done correctly. And once everything is fixed, I can sleep. And I can take my day. No. Apparently that's not a rock. So there we go. And we have it. This one needs to be fixed. There you go. But yeah. Fixing up rocks, that's my job. So yeah. So once everything here is no more whitened, and we can then take a look, you can see actually the result of what happens. You know, this reminds me of my mistakes that I always make. The tiny little details that I normally overlook if I'm coloring. I don't overlook details when I'm not coloring. I'm overlooking details when I color. Because I'm looking at another, because I have a backup screen that is black and darkened, it makes a little bit of a problem when you cannot see it, you know. Well, you could also just use the darkened way and then just color and then just avoid this whole thing, avoid this whole mess. But I will like to have this perfect instead, just perfect, so that once I am done with this, hold the backle. Once I'm done with this, I know that I can actually fix it, you know. Once I'm done with all this coloring, all this beautiful, nice coloring, I can actually just enjoy a nice cup of tea. No, a nice cup of milk. Yes, milk. The best of the best. Once I'm done with coloring this whole bastard up, oh, you will see what's gonna happen. All this beautiful coloring just right out of the doorstep. So yeah, most problems already occur. Most problems can be easily avoided by just, you know, fixing the tiny little mistakes that you left behind. Then from there on, you will just use your coloring skills to fix it. And then you will not have any white left. And once all the white is gone, then everything will be fixed and well. I mean, really. By the way, if you just I don't know if it had record the last music note that I was listening to before I opened the stream. I don't know if that happened, but if it is so, I'm so very sorry, and I really don't want to do them. Well, I really would like to do it with music, but it will even hype me up even further, so it even gives me more joy. But yeah, so all the white needs to be gone, all the white. And once all the white is gone, well, you can already see what kind of difference it makes. Because some of these parts are transparent, it means that I need to make sure that nothing is transparent at all. So yeah, let's see. So we still have some parts left, and you already can see the difference between this or this. You see it? It's different. So if I now put the background on, really, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Fucking hell. God damn it. You son of a bitch. You bastard. You sneaky son of a bastard. Ah. Mm-hmm. So, let me guess. I need to pick up this color instead and then make sure that everything here, everything is no more transparent. So if I'm now drawing over here, this will not change, right? No. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, this is the problem I was facing before. But now, I know that the problem is even worse than before. Because look at it. This color is actually not the color, but the transparency. So, yeah, we might have a problem here. As you already can see, we have a problem because you see it right there. Right there. Yeah? Good. You see it. Nice. So the whole point of this transparency that needs to be gone, as you already can see, as long as the transparency is there, all of this will be darkened or whitened. So, to fix that, I need to make sure that all the parts that I think, all the parts that are transparent, will be, well, you know, no longer transparent once I'm done finishing coloring. Might look a little bit strange, but yeah, that's how things work now. So it's gonna take a long time before I'm done with this, just because I want to have all the transparency gone, so that I can actually just do it with the opacity. There it is, the word. Opacity. I can do it with the opacity. Well, you know what? Fuck it. How do you spell that? Bloody damn. Necessity. Alright. Okay, and then translate.
Opacity.
Opacity. Wow. That's a fun word. Opacity. Opacity. There we have it. Well, yes. I just looked it up in, on the Google Translate just to get things right. For once. So I can then actually just do it with the opacity instead of, well, dealing with this bloody damn transparency that is already there, which we don't want. let's be real here. If I want it, but I don't want it all the time, you know. I want it when I don't need it. So I don't need this opacity instead of, well, I need the opacity, but I don't need the transparency right away. I rather wanted to wait and then fix it so that once I have my opacity, just like that, you know. Once I have my opacity, just like that, once I have my opacity, I then so that then once the opacity is done, I don't need to worry about the white. So then if I want to have transparency in this, I would have done it myself. But now I did it accidentally because of the background. Because this is a brush, and a brush always has transparency in the on the drawing. It gives always transparency on the drawing. So if now I need to just constantly do this. Like where is still the Well, there it is. So I need to make sure that this is all done. There you have it. So now, yes, indeed. And then I need to make sure that God damn it. So yeah. So we're dealing now with a new thing that happened, you know. The thing that's called the background problem. 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 Hmm. Hmm. So, yeah, it's a thing that happens. It's a thing that's really annoying. It's gonna be annoying. But to make sure that we don't have to deal with it too much, I'm gonna fill it up as much as possible. So that if we need to deal with it, you know, we don't have to deal with it too much. So the whole problem with the background is gonna be a problem that's gonna be permanent, and we know that. So because of the brush, we still have transparency somewhere, and we need to do it, or we will be taking a lot of time if we do this. So we're gonna just see, regardless where I draw, transparency will still be there. Ugh. No, that's terrible. Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Ugh. God damn it. Oh well. It's a thing that happens. I'm gonna try to fill up as many gaps that is possible that I left behind, so that the backside of the bad sides of the side effect is as less as possible. So instead of focusing on totally removing it from the place, I will not, because otherwise we're gonna be here more than 2 months more doing this shit. And I want to be done with this. I want to be done with coloring within a month, and not taking a year to fix this. And then realizing that I made a mistake because I did not edit the tool of the brush to the right circumstances. Which is also a thing that I should have taken care of before I should have drawn. So it's a problem that has happened, and I just, I will fix it eventually, but not now. I will fix it the next time I will draw a new project. Then I will make sure that this tool over here, this bastardized tool, will fix. So yeah. So yeah, this tool will be fixed. So now, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. So now we need to focus on something else then instead of this. So we're gonna continue in the what? We're gonna continue with 26, and we're gonna continue with 26 until we're done. So 26. The problem with 26 is so that we have 26 over here. All of this is 26. So this is all 26. That's not 26. That's not 26. So we have parts that are 26 and parts that isn't 26. 23 is this. So what is it? 23 is, oh god, that. Well, actually, that's actually way less work. So we should do that instead first and focus on the rest, or we should go back to 26. 26, 23, 26, 23, 26, 23. Well, let's do this one. So it means that I and then something there. So 26, 23. Well, 20, 23, 26 is this. So this whole part is 26. Nope. There we go. Why did I select that one? Come on, give me just a nice color. This might look a little bit stupid, but it will work fine. Boom. So now we fix that. So now if we now look at the background again, way less problematic. So now we have this fixed. Let's see what we don't more have to do with deal with it. 26, 26. Right over there. That's not good. There we go. So we're just gonna fill up all the white gaps that have been left behind. Because most of the white gaps that have been left behind are actually just, you know, it's almost complete. It's just, you know, not yet fully complete. So we're gonna fix the problems that I caused, and I will fix it. I will be fixing this. So yeah. Like over here, this is like I am just coloring and then just, you know, forget parts that are existing. Why am I forgetting this? Well, because the transparency tool, because of the transparency in the brush. Now, just like that, we fixed a lot of white in one go. So now we need to fix this. We're gonna do the same thing again. Now lower it again to formidable brush size. Just like that, we fixed again everything there. But yeah, this is the main problem that caused. This is a problem that I caused, not a problem that should have been there in the first place. But because I'm terrible at coloring, I leave gaps, and these gaps need to be filled, or you need to have a way to fix it. And the only way I can fix this is by just casually fixing them manually. And once I'm done with it, doesn't matter really. But once I'm done, I can actually just do whatever I want with it. Because once I'm done with the colorization, I can actually change the colors really quickly. So it doesn't matter that much. It's just sad to see that I have a problem that actually has been caused by myself. And I totally forgot that this is fully rock. Well, my bad. So, as I told you before, no, this is not rock. God damn it. This is rock. So as I told you guys before, this is why I'm not good with coloring. Because I'm terrible at coloring things in, that means also I have no taste for color, because I'm a little bit late upon that. My colorization of my color schemes are not that great. Therefore, the biggest problem that's gonna be happening now is that I need to fix this manually, and that takes a lot of time. It's almost an hour in, and well, you know, an hour is a lot. And with a lot of an hour means also that I'm busy doing an hour, or just helping and coloring in the problems that I left behind. But as they always say, better to take your time than rush a project, because it's never good when it is rushed. It might be, but eventually you will see the mistakes you made, and you will have regrets rushing it. And I will have regrets rushing it. So I won't rush it. And if I don't rush it, I can just take my jolly old time doing my jolly old things with jolly old nothing to worry about. And if I don't need to worry about anything, well, that gives me a lot of strength, because then I'm not stressed out. And if I'm not stressed out, then that means that I'm not stressed out. That means that I can produce more, be better, doing my things that I want, fixing the things that I want. And just like that, I fixed a lot of white already. Because now I can look at it. Now look at that. Boom. Bam. Salam. There you go. All gone. All the white pictures here are almost gone. And now I can look at this and just look back in this and then look back on this. And look. It barely made a difference. You see? It barely made a difference, which means this will have lesser of an effect. This will have a lesser of an effect upon the drawing itself than if I would not have done this. What I could do, which is also easy to fix, but then I will have a lot of shading in these areas, which I don't want. I don't want to have these unnecessary shadings. So, come on. Where's the mouse? There is the mouse. Yeah. Alright. So I don't want to have the unnecessary shading that I had before. Like over here. These are unnecessary These are unnecessary shadings. And I don't want them. I don't want them existing at all. Over here, doesn't really matter that much. This is still good. This is good. But some of the parts are really unnecessary shadings, which we need to remove, because otherwise things will get way out of hand, and well, that's a thing that I don't stand for. I stand for perfection, and perfection takes a lot of time, a lot of stress work, a lot of things to do, things to consider, things to, well, you know, things, a lot of things need to be done. That's the wrong, that's the wrong color. So yeah, I'm just gonna fix this. And I will fix it really, really easy. By just doing my job. By fixing it manually. Manual labor. Huzzah! This will be the grand of grandest schemes ever. This will be the one day that I know that I do things my way. That I did it right. That I did it A-okay. Yes. I know that this is all... yeah, that's... oof. You can already see the transparency inside of it. This happens, you know. No, wait. 26? Did it belong to 26? It didn't belong to 26. Well, that's terrible. So what did belong to 26 then? 26? 20? 26? This. Alright. Well. So now I shouldn't be able to see the transparency anymore. That shimmering light, that is actually the transparency. Which we don't want. We don't want this transparency to happen. So this is 26 then? This is 26, yes. So if you now look at it, should be working, right? yeah, no longer a transparency in this rock. So yeah, the whole mess that I made, all the whole messy transparency needs to be gone, and well, to get it all gone, it needs to be all vanquished. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. This is actually not satisfying at all. You know why it's not satisfying? Well, the main problem is that you will see progress, but you won't see the progress if I'm just putting the background back on. But since that my background is gonna go blue instead of this black, the whole problem is gonna be really confusing for most people. So yeah, well anyway, it has been an hour already, and I said today that I don't want to continue after an hour because of the circumstances that I need to do things. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all liked watching it, even though these things are really long, but hey, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm feeling fine here. Let's see. Oh boy, I need to do this. Yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me just, coloring this thing up, now fixing my problems that I has and that I have caused myself. You know, sometimes you learn from your mistakes, which is really good. Sometimes you don't, sometimes you do. You know, it all depends on the situation you're in. But yeah, I hope you all have a nice day, and I wish you all good luck